This is just awesome. Okay.
Also, thank you guys for
Thank you.
being a part of this.
All right, let's see. We've got about. So make sure you're really close on those mics.
Well, that would be me. It is 8:42 on this Tuesday. Looks like we're going to be dodging raindrops again today, but highs in the low 70s. It is 67 right now in Fayetteville. We love having the local theater groups in studio with us, and we've got the Readers Theater in, and I'm just going to throw it over to Gage in the talk studio. It's weird being in your chair. You're in my chair.
Yeah. We're doing a little thing, switching it up. I'm in the big boy chair, I guess. Look at this.
I love the idea of these theater groups performing in folks' living rooms around town. So this next one that you're going to talk about is actually happening on the other side of the market house on Person Street. You mentioned across from Sweet Palette.
Right across from Sweet Palette. It's above. What is that? That bar right there.
That's Charlie's Pub.
That's which pub?
Charlie's Pub.
Charlie's Pub. This is Shane. Shane, you are a local author, right? And you wrote this play, correct?
Yeah, that's right, man.
Tell me a little bit about yourself and how you got started and how this got started.
Yeah, so like Gage said, I'm Shane Wilson. I teach at Fayetteville Tech. I've been in Fayetteville for, well, the years are starting to kind of blur together, but I think somewhere in the neighborhood of 5 or 6 years. I wrote my first novel when I first moved here. It's called A Year Since the Rain, and it was mostly an accident. But then more and more of this world started to come out of me, and so I've written now a second novel that's set in the same universe, and this play, you mentioned this earlier on the air, was a short story that was meant to serve as kind of a prequel to the first novel, and then because of some of these local theater groups around town that I was going to see their plays, I kind of got the bug and wanted to do some sort of an adaptation of something. And so The Boy Who Kissed the Rain kind of came out of that.
That's wonderful. So this short story, it won some awards, right? How did that happen?
Well, I submitted it just to literary magazines, and this magazine called Conclave, a Journal of Character, picked it up, and it won that publication's Rilla Askew Short Fiction Prize for 2017.
That's wonderful. Our producer would have been in studio, but she's very pregnant. She is currently in the hospital, resting up, and being monitored. Nice, safe, and sound. Devra, if you're listening, Devra Thomas, we love you. Wish you could be here, but we thank you so much for helping to put this on. Shane, how did you meet Devra? And she says it's your fault. She blames you for this whole series, and we're the third in the fourth of four that are playing. Tell us how you met her and how it all got started.
Yeah, so oh man, I guess back last summer early, Devra was working on a project called Color of Fayetteville, which is a local arts blog. And she was doing really good work, and so she interviewed me for the blog, and I had just finished a draft of the play, and I was starting to try to play with some ideas about how maybe I can stage this thing, because I'd never really gone through that process before. And from that, I think just the seed was planted that we are looking for some sort of an alternative theater experience. And so Devra, who has, as far as I know, always had a passion for alternative theater projects, decided to go after one of these Arts Council mini grants and use that to launch this 4-play series in what she's calling the Independence Theater Reading Series.
Independence Reader Theater series with Color of Fayetteville, which is sort of her baby, which is really awesome. I was honored to be chosen. We actually have a couple of our the cast members. And I was saying, we had a rehearsal last night. I kept saying over and over again, man, I got a dream cast. Like, I just couldn't stop thinking that, because I really like the people that came in and auditioned and ended up working on this specific play. So we have here Sammy, so I call her Sammy because that's what I know. Samantha, what's your name? How old are you? What are you doing?
I'm Samantha Miller. I'm 20 years old. I go to FGCC for theater, actually. That's about it about me.
we met early summer, late spring, and we did a little a one-act called Impromptu, which was really fun together. And then over here we have Logan. Name, what's up with you? What's going on, Logan?
Hey, I'm Logan Butsch. I'm 14. I go to Cape Fear High School. I like doing plays, so I'm doing plays.
Yeah, and you're getting into local acting a little bit more and more. You started last year in Wonderful Life, so we were in that play together. And
I was your understudy.
Yeah, you were my understudy, and then this year you got a bigger role.
Yeah, I played Bert.
Yeah, you played Bert this year in It's a Wonderful Life at the Gilbert Theater. If you got a chance to see that, that's what he was in. So yeah, it's exciting to have both of you on. I'm really pumped to have you. Anyway, I want to get started. We want to read a little bit of a scene, a little bit of an excerpt from the play. So we'll read that here. I'm gonna read for Lance because we didn't have our lead here, and then Samantha is gonna read for Luna, a Little Thunder. So, the forest, it is early evening sunset. The stage is dark. A faint bell can be heard in the distance. Through the bell tower is very far away. Lance enters and approaches the river. He is alone. The river can be heard. The lightning and thunder increase in intensity. Lance stands at first on the bank of the river. He looks it up and down. Is this it? Is this the mighty river? I suppose it's impressive. Larger and more violent than in town. I'm just not sure it's something worth being afraid of. It's just water. It's just a forest. It's just river. It's just like the part of the river in town. I don't get it. Well, where are you? You've terrified my family and friends forever. I'm defying you. Where are you? Show me there's a reason to be afraid of you, if you're even real. Where are you? I knew there was nothing.
This guy, so brave. You, come here. What are you doing here?
I was looking at the river.
I would say you found it. And why is it you were looking for the river?
I was curious.
Curious? You've never seen a river before?
I'd always heard, but then, and you...
What is he on about? Step closer. Let me see you. Oh my. Is it possible? I've never seen one of you before. I wasn't sure you were real.
What do you mean? One of what?
Those who walk on land. I thought you were made up. A scary story to keep us from going too far west. But here you are. And no offense, but you're not scary at all.
And if I'm one who walks on land, what are you? Who are you?
My name is Luna. And what do they call you?
I'm Lance.
Lance. Do you like this name?
It's just what I've always been called.
Well, you should like being called what you're called, don't you think?
I guess so.
Well, if you're alright with it, I'm alright with it. I'll call you Lance. I'm not sure I could come up with anything better without knowing you a bit better. You still want to know, don't you? What I am? I'm a little thunder.
A little thunder?
Yep, a little thunder. There are thousands of us, but you probably know us as the bringers of rain. We are the rain. And the rain is made of us. Without us, the land would dry and crack and crumble, and the sky would cease to cry its life-bringing tears. Does that help? You'll figure it out. You were brave enough to defy the agreement and come all this way. I'm sure you're brave enough to do much more. And what is it that your kind calls itself? What are you?
I'm a person.
Oh, is that right? And what is a person?
A person, people, are made of skin and bone and muscle and blood. We plow the earth and grow food and make things out of things we grow. It sounds so dumb.
That seems complicated.
Oh yeah, super complicated.
And what did you call it? Skin?
Oh, it's this. It covers my body.
I see. May I touch it? I've never felt the skin of a person before.
Yes.
What was that?
Are you alright?
I have to go.
and scene. Thank you so much. Well done, Luna. That was Samantha Miller. Well done, well done.
Gage,
Beautiful.
if I can have just like a 15-second sidebar.
Yeah. Mhm.
You guys are both wonderful. It should be noted that The Boy Who Kissed the Rain is sort of a fantasy story in some ways, right? And so
That's true.
yeah, and I probably should have said that at the top. But the genre specifically is what we would call magical realism. So there are elements of fantasy interwoven into a pretty realistic setting. And so Luna here is sort of the magical element in the story.
Yeah, she really is. She represents sort of, I don't know, this really mystical, image. He separates from the old town and kind of these old ways into sort of this new. And, yeah,
I think that what the play is really trying to say is that there's sort of this "let the old ways die" kind of thing going on here, but it also says something about the combining of traditions can sometimes give us something new and pretty great, So yeah, I think that you've done a nice job assembling this cast, and I'm happy that you are the one that I entrusted with my art.
Thanks, Shane. I do appreciate that. Real quick before we go, I want to just reiterate how we buy tickets, where we're going. You go Eventbrite. You can look up Reader's Theater, The Boy Who Kissed the Rain. You can find us there. There's limited seating. There's only like 35 seats in this loft area. It's this beautiful loft downtown. Come check it out.
Yeah, you can Facebook search just staged reading of The Boy Who Kissed the Rain.
That's right.
You can also find information on my website, which is shanewilsonauthor.com. Plug.
Shane Wilson. The book's coming out soon. Check out the book. If that sounds interesting, if you missed the show, check out the book, read the book. It's going to be a good read. Anyway, let's send it back to you, Goldie.
Gage, good job in the big boy chair this morning.
Thank you.
And thanks to all you folks for coming in this morning. Really appreciate it. It is 8:54 on WFNC. One last checker right now. Traffic from Nelson and Nelson Chiropractic. We got a clean board. If you do see any problems in the next couple of minutes, you can always call us in the traffic center. 864-6400, star 640 on your cell. Brian Hutton Jr. in for Paul this morning in the CBS 17 Storm Center. He's got Fayetteville's most dependable forecast.
Mainly cloudy skies for us for your Tuesday. Carolina, a couple showers and thunderstorms today. High temperature of 73 degrees. Couple showers for us overnight, otherwise cloudy with a low of 61. And you guessed it, more showers for us on your Wednesday, otherwise cloudy with a high temperature of 70 degrees. I'm CBS 17 Storm Team Meteorologist Brian Hutton Jr.
Brian, thank you very much. We got 67 right now in Fayetteville, moving up on 8:55. We'll take one last break, and then we are back with the waning moments of the Tuesday edition of GMF.